Welcome to one of the most breathtaking corners of our planet, Switzerland, a place that will leave you completely spellbound. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Switzerland sits like a crown jewel between France, Germany, Austria, and Italy. Blessed with a geography so diverse, it's almost unfair to other nations. From the dramatic alpine peaks of the south to the rolling hills of the north, this landlocked paradise covers just 41,285 square kilometers, but packs more natural beauty per square meter than anywhere else on Earth. Switzerland, a country smaller than the state of West Virginia, yet containing some of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth. From towering alpine peaks that pierce the clouds to pristine lakes that mirror the sky. From medieval villages frozen in time to cascading waterfalls that thunder through emerald valleys, Switzerland is nature's own masterpiece gallery. This remarkable nation has been shaped by centuries of geological forces, creating a terrain so diverse that you can experience 4 distinct climate zones within a single day's journey. But Switzerland's magic isn't just in its landscapes. It's in its people, their 4 official languages, German, French, Italian, and Romansh, and a culture that perfectly balances ancient traditions with cutting-edge innovation. This is a nation that gave us Swiss chocolate, precision timepieces, and the neutrality that has kept peace for centuries, all while maintaining villages that look exactly as they did 500 years ago. Here's a question that will spark your wanderlust. If you could wake up tomorrow morning in any one of these 10 magical Swiss destinations, surrounded by the most beautiful scenery on Earth, which would you choose and why? Think about that as we embark on this incredible journey together. Before we dive into these alpine wonders, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss a single destination we're about to explore. And don't forget to check the link in the description below for exclusive deals on flights and accommodations that will make your Swiss dream affordable and accessible. Lauterbrunnen, Lauterbrunnen, whose name literally means many fountains in German. This spectacular valley boasts 72 waterfalls cascading down steep cliff faces, with stunning views of the iconic Eiger, Munch, and Jungfrau peaks. Lauterbrunnen sits at 796 meters above sea level in the Bernese Oberland, carved by glacial action over millions of years. The valley stretches like a green ribbon between towering cliff walls that rise nearly 1,000 meters on either side. The most famous of these waterfalls, Staubach Falls, plunges 297 meters in a single drop, creating a mist so fine it seems to dance in the alpine air. During spring melt and after heavy rains, the entire valley resonates with the symphony of falling water. The culture here is deeply rooted in alpine farming traditions. Local families have been working these high meadows for generations, maintaining the traditional practice of moving cattle to higher pastures in summer, a practice called Alpaufzug. The village itself maintains its authentic character with traditional wooden chalets, many of which are still working farms. You'll hear the melodic clanging of cowbells echoing through the valley, a sound that has remained unchanged for centuries. Lauterbrunnen's development as a tourist destination began in the late 1800s when the first mountain railways were built. The village became a gateway for adventurous Victorian travelers seeking the sublime beauty of the Swiss Alps. The construction of the Jungfrau Railway in 1912 revolutionized access to the high Alps, making Lauterbrunnen a crucial stop on the journey to the top of Europe. Beyond the waterfalls, Lauterbrunnen serves as the launching point for the car-free village of Mürren, accessible only by cable car, and the famous Jungfraujoch. The Trümmelbach Falls, hidden inside the mountain itself, are accessible through a series of tunnel lifts and viewing platforms. Imagine witnessing the raw power of glacial melt carving through solid rock. Lauterbrunnen offers visitors an unparalleled combination of natural drama and cultural authenticity. Whether you're photographing the ethereal Staubbach Falls, listening to Alphorn's echo through the valley, or simply breathing in the crisp mountain air while surrounded by some of Earth's most spectacular scenery, this valley provides a deeply moving encounter with the sublime power of nature and the enduring traditions of alpine life. Grindelwald. Grindelwald sits like a lively, alpine hub at the foot of the mighty Eiger North Face, one of the most feared and famous climbing challenges in the world. This vibrant resort village has earned its reputation as the adventure capital of the Jungfrau region, where adrenaline and alpine beauty merge in perfect harmony. Positioned at 1,034 meters above sea level, Grindelwald commands a stunning amphitheater, setting surrounded by the dramatic peaks of the Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau. The village enjoys a particularly favorable microclimate, earning it the nickname Glacier Village due to its proximity to two impressive glaciers. The dramatic north face of the Eiger looms directly above the village, creating an ever-changing play of light and shadow that photographers dream about. Grindelwald embodies the perfect blend of traditional Swiss mountain culture and modern adventure tourism. The village has maintained its authentic alpine character while embracing innovation. You'll find traditional restaurants serving rosti and fondue alongside modern cafes and adventure sports centers. The local dialect is a beautiful variation of Bernese German, and visitors often hear the haunting sound of Alphorns during evening concerts in the village square. The village's transformation from a farming community to an international destination began in the 1880s with the arrival of British mountaineers. The construction of the Wengernalp Railway in 1893 and later the gondola systems opened up previously inaccessible terrain. Grindelwald became synonymous with extreme mountaineering when climbers began attempting the notorious Eiger North Face in the early 1900s, earning it the ominous nickname Mordwand, Murder Wall. From Grindelwald, you can easily visit other must-see towns such as Mürren, Wengen, and Lauterbrunnen within less than an hour. The village offers access to Jungfrau via the cogwheel train, first cliff walk for thrill seekers, and numerous hiking trails ranging from gentle valley walks to challenging high alpine routes. The Grindelwald first area features the longest toboggan run in Switzerland and spectacular zip line adventures. Grindelwald represents the perfect base camp for exploring the Bernese Oberland, offering visitors an ideal combination of comfort, accessibility, and adventure. Whether you're watching sunrise paint the Eiger's face golden, riding the historic cogwheel railway to Europe's highest train station, or simply enjoying the village's vibrant atmosphere with a backdrop of some of the world's most famous peaks, Grindelwald delivers experiences that satisfy both adventure seekers and those seeking alpine tranquility. Zermatt. Prepare to have your breath taken away by one of the most recognizable mountains on Earth. The Matterhorn, rising like a stone pyramid to pierce the sky at 4,178 meters. Zermatt has the iconic Matterhorn, and this car-free village exists in perfect harmony with its legendary neighbor, creating one of the most photographed scenes in the world. Zermatt sits at 1,620 meters above sea level in a high valley surrounded by 38 peaks over 4,000 meters. The village's unique position offers unobstructed views of the Matterhorn's famous north face, while glaciers cascade down from surrounding peaks. The Gornergrat provides panoramic views of the second-largest glacier in Europe, while the Klein Matterhorn offers year-round skiing at 3,883 meters elevation. Zermatt has cultivated a sophisticated international atmosphere while maintaining its Valais roots. The local Walliser German dialect mingles with languages from around the world, as this village attracts visitors from every continent. Traditional Valais architecture, with its distinctive stone foundations and weathered wood upper floors, houses everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy mountain huts serving raclette made from local cheese. The village's destiny changed forever on July 14, 1865, when Edward Whymper's team achieved the first successful ascent of the Matterhorn, though the triumph was overshadowed by tragedy when 4 climbers died during the descent. This event put Zermatt on the international map and established it as a premier mountaineering destination. The arrival of the Gornergrat Railway in 1898, still Europe's highest open-air cogwheel railway, made the spectacular alpine scenery accessible to non-climbers. The Gornergrat offers a 360-degree panorama of 29 peaks over 4,000 meters, including Monte Rosa, Switzerland's highest peak. The Matterhorn Glacier Paradise provides the unique experience of Europe's highest cable car station. The village itself is a destination, with the iconic Matterhorn reflected in the Riffelsee Lake, creating the perfect postcard moment. The Mountaineers' Cemetery tells the sobering story of those who challenged these peaks and didn't return. Zermatt offers visitors an extraordinary blend of natural majesty, mountaineering history, and alpine luxury. Whether you're watching the Matterhorn's daily light show from sunrise to sunset, experiencing the thrill of year-round glacier skiing, or simply savoring world-class cuisine while gazing at one of Earth's most perfect mountains, Zermatt provides memories that will last several lifetimes. The village proves that some places on Earth are so beautiful, they almost seem impossible. Jungfrau. Welcome to the top of Europe, a title that the Jungfrau region has rightfully earned through its spectacular combination of accessible high alpine terrain and breathtaking glacial landscapes. At 3,466 meters, the Jungfrau Peak stands as a sentinel over one of the most impressive high alpine environments accessible to visitors anywhere in the world. The Jungfrau Massif dominates the skyline of the Bernese Oberland, its summit accessible via the remarkable Jungfraujoch, often called the Saddle of Europe. This high alpine environment sits at 3,454 meters above sea level, surrounded by the Aletsch Glacier, the largest glacier in the European Alps, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The landscape here is otherworldly, a realm of permanent snow, ice, and rock, where the air is thin and the views extend across Switzerland, France, Germany, and Austria. The culture of the Jungfrau region celebrates human ingenuity in harmony with natural grandeur. The Jungfrau Railway, completed in 1912, represents one of the greatest engineering achievements in railway history. Swiss engineers carved 7 kilometers of tunnel through solid rock, creating windows in the Eiger north face that offer glimpses of the valley far below. This railway embodies the Swiss philosophy of making the impossible accessible while respecting the mountain environment. The conquest of the Jungfrau began with the first ascent in 1811 by the Meyer brothers, but the real transformation came with Adolf Geyer-Zeller's vision of a railway to the top. Construction began in 1896 and took 16 years to complete, with workers blasting through solid limestone and facing extreme conditions. The project cost several lives, but created what many consider the most spectacular train journey in the world. Jungfraujoch offers multiple unique experiences. The Ice Palace, with its intricate ice sculptures carved directly into the glacier, the Sphinx Observatory, with its panoramic viewing platform, and the plateau with summer skiing and snow activities year-round. The Alpine Sensation exhibition tells the story of tourism development in the region, while the surrounding peaks offer challenging mountaineering routes for experienced climbers. The Jungfrau experience represents humanity's ability to access and appreciate extreme natural environments responsibly. Whether you're standing on the Sphinx Observatory, watching sunrise illuminate peaks across 4 countries, walking through tunnels carved in glacial ice, or simply breathing the rarefied air at 3,454 meters, Jungfraujoch offers a profound encounter with the high Alps that few places on Earth can match. It's a destination that makes the impossible feel achievable. Ascona Welcome to Ascona, Switzerland's lowest town and perhaps its most unexpectedly beautiful surprise. This subtropical paradise on the shores of Lake Maggiore proves that Switzerland's diversity extends far beyond alpine meadows and mountain peaks. Ascona sits at just 196 meters above sea level on the northern shore of Lake Maggiore, enjoying a Mediterranean microclimate that supports palm trees, camellias, and magnolias. The town's position in the Ticino canton, protected by mountains from cold northern winds, creates an almost Italian atmosphere where subtropical vegetation thrives alongside traditional Swiss precision and quality. Ascona has long been a magnet for artists, writers, and free spirits. The town's culture reflects its position at the crossroads of Swiss efficiency and Italian passion. Here you'll hear Italian spoken as the primary language, taste authentic risotto and polenta, and experience a lifestyle that moves at a more relaxed pace than northern Switzerland. The famous Monte Verita, Mountain of Truth, attracted early 20th century intellectuals, artists, and social reformers seeking alternative lifestyles. Ascona's transformation from a humble fishing village to an international resort began in the early 1900s when wealthy visitors discovered its unique charm. The construction of elegant hotels and villas along the lakefront established Ascona as a destination for sophisticated travelers. The town became famous in the 1960s as a retreat for artists and musicians, hosting the renowned Ascona Jazz Festival. The Pai cobblestone piazza with its colorful buildings and lakefront cafes creates the perfect setting for people watching and leisurely dining. The Church of Santa Maria della Misericordia houses remarkable Renaissance frescoes, while the surrounding hills offer hiking trails with spectacular lake views. The nearby Brissago Islands, accessible by boat, feature exotic botanical gardens that showcase plants from around the world. Ascona offers visitors a completely different Swiss experience, one where palm-lined promenades replace alpine meadows and lakeside elegance substitutes mountain drama. Whether you're sipping wine at a lakefront terrace while watching sunset paint the mountains across the lake, exploring narrow medieval streets filled with art galleries, or taking a boat trip to discover botanical treasures, Ascona proves that Switzerland's beauty extends far beyond its famous peaks. It's a destination that surprises and delights with its unexpected Mediterranean soul. Stein am Rhein. Stein am Rhein is famous for its richly decorated historical buildings, half-timbered houses, bay windows, and old fountains. Step into what feels like a living fairy tale, where every building tells a story, and every corner reveals another masterpiece of medieval architecture, perfectly preserved along the banks of the Rhine River. Strategically positioned where the Rhine River emerges from Lake Constance, Stein am Rhein occupies one of the most picturesque river settings in Switzerland. The town straddles both banks of the Rhine at 413 meters elevation, with the medieval old town concentrated on the right bank. The river's gentle curve creates a natural amphitheater effect, allowing the town's colorful facades to reflect in the flowing waters. The town's culture revolves around preserving and celebrating its medieval heritage. Local artisans maintain traditional crafts, from fresco painting to woodworking, keeping alive the skills that created the town's remarkable appearance. The community takes immense pride in maintaining their buildings' painted facades, many featuring elaborate trompe-l'oeil decorations and historical scenes that turn each structure into a work of art. Founded in Roman times, Stein am Rhein flourished during the medieval period as a crucial trading post on the Rhine. The town's golden age came in the 15th and 16th centuries, when wealthy merchants built the elaborate painted houses that define its character today. The Reformation and subsequent conflicts left the town largely untouched, creating an accidental preservation that makes it one of Europe's best preserved medieval settlements. Entering through the Untertor Gate and walking through the Unterstadt transports visitors into a surprising and charming old world. The Rathaus, town hall, displays the most spectacular painted facade, while the former Benedictine monastery of St. Jorgen houses remarkable medieval frescoes. Each building on the main square tells its own story through painted scenes depicting everything from historical events to moral allegories. Stein am Rhein offers visitors an extraordinarily preserved window into medieval European life, where architectural artistry and historical atmosphere combine to create an almost magical experience. Whether you're deciphering the painted stories on building facades, exploring the monastery's ancient halls, or simply enjoying coffee in a square that has remained virtually unchanged for 500 years, this town provides an intimate encounter with living history. It's a place where the past feels present, and every photograph looks like a fairy tale illustration come to life. Brienz nestled on the shores of the turquoise lake Brienz and surrounded by the dramatic peaks of the Bernese. Oberland, Brienz, has earned its reputation as the wood-carving capital of Switzerland. This charming village combines traditional craftsmanship with spectacular natural beauty, creating a destination where artistry and alpine splendor merge seamlessly. Brienz sits at 564 meters above sea level on the northeastern shore of Lake Brienz, one of Switzerland's most beautiful alpine lakes. The village enjoys a spectacular setting between the lake's turquoise waters and the towering Brienzer Rothorn Peak. The lake's unique color comes from glacial sediment, creating an almost Caribbean blue that contrasts dramatically with the surrounding forest-covered mountains. Brienz has been synonymous with wood carving for over 150 years. The tradition began when local farmers started carving during long winter months, gradually developing into an internationally recognized craft. Today, the village hosts the Swiss Wood Carving School, the only institution of its kind where students from around the world learn traditional techniques. The craft has evolved from simple figurines to elaborate sculptures and architectural elements that decorate buildings throughout the region. The wood carving tradition began in the mid-1800s when Christian Fischer established the first carving workshop. The craft quickly spread throughout the community, with families passing down techniques through generations. The opening of the wood carving school in 1884 formalized the training and elevated Brienz's reputation internationally. The tradition survived industrialization and mass production, maintaining its authenticity through dedication to quality and artistic integrity. The Swiss Wood Carving Museum showcases the evolution of the craft from simple utilitarian objects to fine art. Visitors can watch master carvers at work in various workshops throughout the village, where traditional techniques are still practiced. The Brienzer Rothorn Railway, Switzerland's only steam-powered cogwheel railway, still in regular service, offers spectacular views of the lake and surrounding peaks. The Ballenberg Open Air Museum nearby displays traditional Swiss architecture and crafts. Brienz offers visitors a unique combination of traditional craftsmanship and natural beauty, where the art of wood carving continues to thrive in one of Switzerland's most scenic settings. Whether you're watching master craftsmen transform simple wood into intricate sculptures, riding the historic steam railway to panoramic mountain views, or simply enjoying the village's peaceful atmosphere beside the turquoise lake, Brienz provides an authentic encounter with Swiss tradition and alpine beauty. It's a place where human creativity and natural splendor enhance each other perfectly. Appenzell. Welcome to Appenzell, where Swiss traditions aren't just preserved, they're lived, daily with passion and pride. This enchanting town in northeastern Switzerland offers visitors the most authentic glimpse into traditional Swiss culture, where colorful festivals, unique customs, and stunning alpine landscapes create an unforgettable cultural experience. Appenzell sits at 780 meters above sea level in a landscape of rolling green hills, traditional farms, and gentle peaks that seem designed for pastoral perfection. The region's geography consists of undulating meadows dotted with traditional wooden farmhouses, creating a pastoral landscape that embodies many people's idealized vision of Switzerland. The Sentis Peak dominates the horizon, offering spectacular views across 6 countries from its summit. Appenzell maintains Switzerland's most vibrant folk culture, where traditional customs aren't museum pieces but living practices. The region is famous for its distinctive folk art, including intricate paper cutting, colorful embroidery, and traditional music featuring the haunting sounds of the hackbrett, dulcimer. The local dialect is so distinctive that other German-speaking Swiss sometimes have difficulty understanding it, adding to the region's unique cultural identity. Appenzell has fiercely maintained its independence and traditions throughout history. The region was one of the last to join the Swiss Confederation and maintained unique democratic traditions, including the famous Landsgemeinde, open-air assemblies where citizens vote by raising their hands. This direct democracy, practiced for over 700 years, reflects the community's strong traditions of self-governance and civic participation. The town square, surrounded by colorful wooden houses with elaborate paintings, hosts the annual Landsgemeinde, where democracy unfolds in its most traditional form. The Appenzell Museum showcases the region's rich cultural heritage, including traditional costumes worn during festivals. The surrounding countryside offers perfect hiking through landscapes dotted with traditional farms where you can watch farmers making the famous Appenzeller cheese. Appenzell provides visitors with the most authentic Swiss cultural experience available, where traditions that have shaped Switzerland for centuries continue to thrive in daily life. Whether you're witnessing the spectacle of direct democracy in action, listening to traditional Alphorn concerts echoing across mountain meadows, or exploring countryside that seems unchanged since medieval times, Appenzell offers a profound connection to Switzerland's cultural soul. It's a destination where the past lives harmoniously in the present, creating experiences that feel both timeless and immediate. Mürren. Perched on a dramatic cliff ledge 1,650 meters above sea level, Mürren offers one of Switzerland's most spectacular and peaceful alpine experiences. This car-free village, accessible only by cable car, provides visitors with unobstructed views of the Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau peaks while maintaining an atmosphere of serene mountain tranquility that seems to exist outside of time. Mürren occupies a unique position on a narrow mountain ledge high above the Lauterbrunnen Valley, offering panoramic views across one of the most dramatic mountain amphitheaters in the Alps. The village's precarious position creates an almost aerial perspective of the valley floor, 800 meters below, while the massive north faces of the Bernese, Oberland's most famous peaks, rise directly opposite, creating a sense of intimate proximity to these mountaineering legends. The absence of cars creates a uniquely peaceful atmosphere, where the only sounds are cowbells, mountain streams, and the whisper of wind through alpine grass. Local culture revolves around mountain traditions, with many residents involved in tourism, farming, or mountain guiding. The village maintains a strong sense of community, with traditions like the annual Inferno ski race, the world's largest amateur ski race, bringing together locals and visitors in celebration of mountain sport. Mürren's development as a tourist destination began in the early 1900s, when British visitors discovered its spectacular setting and excellent skiing terrain. The village became famous as one of the birthplaces of alpine skiing, hosting early winter sports competitions and developing many skiing techniques still used today. The construction of cable car access in the 1960s ensured the village remained car-free, preserving its tranquil character. The Schilthorn, accessible by cable car from Mürren, offers 360-degree panoramic views and gained international fame as a James Bond filming location. The village provides direct access to spectacular hiking trails, including routes to high alpine lakes and mountain huts. The Allmendhübel area offers gentler terrain perfect for families, with panoramic mountain views and traditional alpine restaurants. Mürren offers visitors an extraordinary escape from modern life's complications, where mountain peace and spectacular scenery combine to create profound tranquility. Whether you're watching sunrise illuminate the Jungfrau from your hotel balcony, hiking through flowered meadows with panoramic mountain views, or simply enjoying the rare silence that only a car-free mountain village can provide, Mürren delivers experiences that restore the soul. It's a destination where time slows down and the mountains reveal their most peaceful face. Gruyères. Our final destination brings us to Gruyères, a perfectly preserved medieval hilltop town that combines historical charm with Switzerland's most famous culinary traditions. This enchanting fortified village, crowned by a fairy tale castle and surrounded by the gentle green hills of the Fribourg canton, offers visitors a perfect blend of history, culture, and gastronomic excellence. Gruyères sits majestically on a hilltop at 8 to 10 meters above sea level, commanding panoramic views across the pastoral landscape of the Gruyères region. The town's strategic position on a rocky outcrop provided natural defenses in medieval times, while today it offers visitors spectacular views across rolling hills dotted with traditional farms where the famous Gruyère cheese has been produced for over 800 years. Gruyère represents the heart of Swiss culinary tradition, where the famous Gruyère AOP cheese is still produced using methods unchanged for centuries. The local culture celebrates this heritage through traditional festivals, artisanal food production, and restaurants that serve authentic regional specialties. The town maintains strong connections to its agricultural roots, with local farmers continuing traditional practices that ensure the quality and authenticity of regional products. Founded in the 12th century, Gruyères flourished under the counts of Gruyères, who built the impressive castle that dominates the town. The medieval prosperity came from strategic location on trade routes and agricultural wealth from the surrounding fertile lands. When the last count went bankrupt in 1554, the town passed to Bern and Fribourg, who preserved its medieval character while developing its agricultural potential. The Gruyères castle houses remarkable collections of art and historical artifacts, while its ramparts offer spectacular views across the region. The Maison de Gruyères, a working cheese dairy, allows visitors to watch traditional cheese-making processes. The H.R. Giger Museum displays the fascinating, otherworldly art of the Academy Award-winning artist, creating an intriguing contrast with the medieval surroundings. Gruyères offers visitors a perfect synthesis of Swiss cultural heritage, where medieval architecture, culinary traditions, and pastoral beauty combine to create an authentic and deeply satisfying experience. Whether you're exploring the castle's ancient halls, watching master cheesemakers practice their centuries-old craft, or simply enjoying fondue made with local cheese while gazing across landscapes that inspired countless artists, Gruyères provides a fitting conclusion to any Swiss journey. It's a destination where history, tradition, and sensory pleasure unite to create lasting memories. As our journey through these 10 magnificent Swiss destinations comes to an end, I hope you've felt the same sense of wonder and inspiration that draws millions of visitors to Switzerland each year. From the thundering waterfalls of Lauterbrunnen to the medieval charm of Gruyères, from the Matterhorn's iconic silhouette to the peaceful, car-free streets of Mürren, we've experienced a country that offers extraordinary diversity within its compact borders. What makes Switzerland truly special isn't just its stunning landscapes or perfect infrastructure. It's the way this nation has learned to live in harmony with its natural environment while preserving cultural traditions that span centuries. Whether you're seeking adrenaline-pumping adventures, peaceful mountain retreats, cultural immersion, or culinary excellence, Switzerland delivers experiences that satisfy the soul as much as they delight the senses. Now, I want to leave you with some thought-provoking questions. Which of these destinations called out to your adventurous spirit? What aspects of Swiss culture, the precision, the respect for tradition, the harmony with nature, might enrich your own daily life? And most importantly, what's stopping you from making these dreams a reality? Before we part ways, I want to wish you excellent health, safe travels, and the courage to turn your travel dreams into reality. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for for more incredible destinations and travel inspiration that will fuel your wanderlust and help you plan your next unforgettable adventure.